Better order more donuts, Angie.
More donuts.
See if you can buy any with shredded coconut.
We'll have to take what we can get, Miss Taylor. There's a war on.
I'm not likely to forget.
Ham for sandwiches. I suppose beef for hamburger patties is out of the question. See if you can get someone to donate paper napkins. Stationery, too. The boys write a lot of letters.
Is it any wonder they're lonely? Most of them have never been away from home before.
How are you getting on with the waxing, Edith?
When it comes to waxing floors, I know what I'm doing.
You're a wonderful volunteer, Edith.
Everybody's got to do her share.
That's the spirit. The whole country feels that way. Angie, any luck with the jukebox?
I keep searching, I keep hoping, but so far, no luck.
That's a pity.
Here's another one.
Another what?
A crazy cartoon. Funny looking character with a big nose, looking over a wall. I find them everywhere.
Interesting. Oh, Miss Taylor, I think I hear the new hostesses coming in.
I'll see them at once.
I'll go show them in.
I've used the last of floor wax. Can I have Angie go get some more?
What would I do without Angie? She's an absolute marvel when it comes to finding things no one else can.
The new volunteer hostess, Miss Taylor.
Ah, good.
Girls, this is the club's director, Ruth Taylor.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
Ordinarily, I'd talk to each of you individually, but there isn't time. You have no idea how busy we are. You're about to become part of the United Service Organizations, the USO. Outside this club are 12 million American boys suddenly in uniform, ready to fight or maybe even die for what this country stands for.
Freedom, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
As long as our boys are on the march, service clubs like this will be their home away from home. Give that youngster from Maine a smile. Listen to that kid from Georgia pour out his heart. Dance with that lonely fella from Iowa. Our work isn't done until every serviceman has had a cup of coffee and a donut on the house.
I'll get each your apron.
Above all, and never forget this, we are an organization of volunteers. We're here because we want to be. We need all the help we can get. Wonderful, boys and girls, wonderful. Are you all having a good time? Yeah! Whatever you do, don't forget tonight is our weekly radio show. We broadcast from this very room where you'll be able to record a message for home, courtesy of the USO's Star Spangled Network. And courtesy of my devoted assistant, Angie Wilberforce, tonight we've got shredded coconut donuts. Take a bow, Angie. I don't know how you do it, Angie, but you do. As if shredded coconut donuts aren't enough, we've got that fabulous tap dancer who can tap faster than anyone alive. I want to give a round of applause for Miss Kitty Evans.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Kitty.
When I do taps, I don't mean lights out. Get ready, get set. A 1 and a 2 and away we go. Yay! A real one? Your guess is as good as mine.
The air worded, Mr. Wilcox.
Move along quickly, everyone. Downstairs in the shelter. Keep calm.
It's only for practice, isn't it, Mr. Wilcox?
All I know is what I hear. And I hear the warning siren. Move along, please.
Hostesses, lead the way to the shelter.
Follow us, guys.
Angie, better see to blackout curtains. Make sure they're drawn tight.
That's the spirit.
Leave it to me.
I'll make sure that everyone is as comfortable as possible.
They want to talk to you, Miss Taylor. They told me to tell you to stay.
Who?
Some government types. I saw their identification.
What do they want to speak to me about?
You'll have to ask them.
Miss Taylor?
Yes.
Miss Ruth Taylor?
Yes?
Miss Ruth Taylor, 306 Willow Lane, Brooklyn. Father's name George, mother's name Mary.
What is this? Who are you?
I told you they were government types.
That'll be all, Mr. Wilcox. We appreciate your assistance.
Only doing my duty as an American citizen.
We'd like to talk to Miss Taylor in private.
I don't have to hang around here. I've got plenty to do. And I don't want to see a sliver of light from any window while I'm on patrol. I'm authorized to issue citations, you know. That's better. A spot of light could direct enemy planes.
You're a credit to civilian defense.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm only doing what any other red-blooded American citizen would do in times of trouble. You know, I think of our boys at Bunker Hill, Battle of Lexington, the Boston Tea...
Mr. Wilcox!
At your service?
Get lost!
Get lost? Oh, right. Mr. Wilcox with the civilian defense can take a hint.
Isn't this in the middle of an air raid?
We don't want anyone to know about this meeting.
Do you have names? The light is so bad. Elliot Abner Martin.
Abner was my grandfather's name.
Horace Mendez Lopez, Office of Strategic Services.
Mendez was my grandmother's name.
Put out that light.
Office of Strategic Services?
Officially the OSS.
Oh.
Sit down, Miss Taylor. This isn't a real air raid. It's only a cover for our meeting. It won't last long. Listen carefully. Too many ships that have been leaving the Brooklyn Navy Yard never reach their destination. Despite all precautions, enemy submarines know their location. Orders are sealed until the ships are on their way. Not even the captains know where they're going. The orders arrive via special message that only a military cryptographer, a code breaker, is authorized to decipher. He sails with the ship.
I can't make head nor tail of what you're saying.
We know that 3 different cryptographers visited this USO club the night before they sailed. Each ship they sailed was untorpedoed, sank. Only one of the 3 of them survived, and he never told anyone what he deciphered. We believe those men met someone here at this club, and that someone was able to get information out of him. We believe this USO club could be the nerve center for a group of enemy agents.
What?
Uncle Sam needs your help, Ruth Taylor.
If what you say is true, what can I do?
Keep your eyes and ears open. Anyone and everyone is a suspect. We'll be sending along 3 female agents. Let them be hostesses. It's a good cover.
How will I know them?
They'll tell you they like to sing. One other thing. There's only one cryptographer who will be deciphering the code for the next convoy. I understand he hangs around here. His name is Kilroy.
Joe Kilroy?
That's him. He's a bit of a jerk, but an absolute genius when it comes to cryptography.
If you're afraid he's going to pass on information, why don't you just restrict him to quarters?
You don't understand, Miss
I'm
Taylor.
trying to.
We want Kilroy to circulate. We want to see who tries to contact him. We need to know who's in contact with those submarines and how they manage to know what's inside sealed orders.
I understand. You can count on me, gentlemen.
We knew we could. Here. Make sure Kilroy likes this place enough to stick around. We don't want to lose him.
Trust me, there will be no snafu. I'm working for the USO and the OSS now.
Remember, if Britain doesn't get our cargo and troops, she doesn't have a chance.
This is a serious game we're playing.
A dangerous game. Our backs are up against the wall. Nice talking with you, Miss Taylor. Thanks for cooperation. On that card, I've written down a telephone number that will reach me day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Memorize the number and destroy the card.
I understand.
Good. That's the all clear. Come on, Lopez. I don't want anyone to see us.
Wow, Ruth Taylor, USO club director and volunteer government agent. I know my duty and I'll do it. Kilroy, where are you?
Extra edition of the Brooklyn Eagle. Read all about it. Axis submarine sinks 6,000 tons of Allied shipping. Axis U-boat force operating off the New England coast. Extra.
If I have to rivet one more bolt in place, my teeth are gonna fall out.
Rat-tat-tat that rivet. Let your teeth fall. It's all for a good cause.
Whatever we do to help the war effort is a small sacrifice.
Yeah, but it's my teeth falling out, not yours.
Read all about it. Axis submarine sinks 6,000 tons of Allied shipping.
Do you girls hear that?
What awful news!
Let me have a paper, Hermione.
Let me have 3 cents.
I'm flat broke.
Who's got 3 cents?
I've got them.
The war news is terrible.
They sank that cargo ship, the John Paul Jones.
The John Paul Jones?
Straight to the bottom. Read all about it on page 2.
We worked on that ship.
No news is good news these days. We could be invaded any moment.
Oh no!
Say, how come them U-boats always find our ships?
They say spies are everywhere.
I bet spies would love to know that we're getting more ships ready to sail.
Watch what you say, Melba.
Yeah, lose them, sink ships.
I won't forget, honest.
If we don't get a move on, we'll be late for the shipyard. There's lots of work waiting.
Say, how come I never see you girls dressed up? Don't you ever go out on a date?
With the war on, it's not easy to find a date.
All the nice boys are in uniforms and going overseas.
What's up? Is either too young or too old?
How about some of them soldier boys stationed at the Navy Yard?
Here today, gone tomorrow.
That's the war. Keep an eye on my newsstand, will you? I'm heading over to the malt shop for a pistachio milkshake.
Ew.
Like President Roosevelt says, to each his own.
Oh, hold this. How do I look?
Same as always.
Thanks for nothing. Hi, Private Kilroy. Remember me? Gladys Brooks. We met when I was asking you what you were drawing in the wet cement.
Sure, I remember. Say, Gladys, you didn't tell anyone about what I did. I could get in trouble.
Perish the thought.
Look, Bowery, tomorrow. Aren't they cute?
Why don't you introduce us to your buddies, Private Kilroy?
My pleasure. You girls have names?
Gladys the Riveter.
Valerie the Riveter.
Melba, the riveter.
Rat-a-tat-tat that rivet.
Girls, meet the boys, Carl and Leo.
Hi, girls.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
I've seen you guys on guard duty over at the Navy Yard.
Temporary until we get a permanent assignment.
Overseas.
I feel so sorry for you guys. You must be so lonely.
Are you kidding? We got the USO.
Our home away from home.
Always something happening at the USO. I whipped up these posters for the radio show we have every week at the club.
May I see that, Private Kilroy?
My pleasure, Gladys.
Kilroy likes to draw.
What's this drawing on the back?
That's my special signature. Everywhere I go, I doodle that somewhere.
Kilroy can't stop himself.
That's what the medics call a compulsion.
Some guys bite their nails.
Kilroy doodles.
I figure wherever I go, I'll doodle my Kilroy sketch and write Kilroy was here under it. Everyone will wonder, hey, who's this guy Kilroy?
I mean the same thing.
Me too.
So no matter where our troops go, north, south, east, west, Kilroy will be there. So we're a friend you can always count on.
We figure 1,000 guys will catch on and do the same thing. Kilroy will be everywhere.
You girls are the first to know.
Oh, Private Kilroy, it's thrilling.
Don't tell anyone else. It'll be our little secret.
Our lips are sealed.
Character, I declare, he's been showing up most everywhere. He's got great big eyes and a big old schnoz. Looks like something from the land of Oz.
He's got 2 big heads reaching over the fence. He's got great big worldwide audience. He's known from Hong Kong to Boston to Walton and here. You know it's a fact. Kilroy was here. I say, Kilroy, when you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play the Negro Blue. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you.
He's the strangest little guy you've ever seen. Is the Army, Navy, Air Force, a U.S. Marine?
Is the infantry a Seabee, a bombardier? Let's give that boy an American cheer, 'cause Kilroy was here. Kilroy, where you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play the peekaboo. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you. Kilroy, where you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play the peekaboo. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you. Hey there, friends, have you made it clear? I'm that boy in every hemisphere. All good Americans landed here, 'cause Kilroy was here.
Yes, indeed. Kilroy was here.
It's a wonderful idea, Private Kilroy.
It'll give the troops something else to think about besides mud bombs.
I'd like to see this radio show.
Me too. So guys, how about inviting us to the club? We don't always dress like this.
We'd like to, girls. We really would. But they don't allow civilians in the club.
Volunteers only.
Come on, guys. I want to get these posters back to Miss Taylor.
See ya.
See ya,
See ya, fellas.
Kilroy was here, all right, but he left.
All the action's over at the USO. But we can't get in.
What's the matter with us? Of course we can.
How?
Don't say no to the USO.
Hi, Miss Taylor.
Private Kilroy.
Here are the posters I made for the radio show.
They're good. How about a donut? A sandwich?
I probably won't stick around for the night.
What?
I met this nice girl. I think she likes me. I thought I asked her to go to the movies with me. They're showing an Abbott and Costello.
You can't do that.
Why not?
This place won't be the same without you. You're always here.
That doesn't mean I have to be.
And who is this girl?
Her name's Gladys.
Miss Taylor, look who's here. Professor Milton Sullivan.
Ah,
the
Professor.
hypnotist.
How nice to see you.
I happen to find myself in the neighborhood. It's personal business. I thought I'd drop in and say hello.
Professor, do you think you could entertain?
I have very little time.
5 minutes would be plenty. The boys enjoy your act so much.
Flattery will get you anything. Besides, how could I say no to the USO?
Everyone's in the soda bar. We're expecting bananas for splits any minute.
A treat very few could refuse.
Hey, boys and girls, Professor Sullivan's here.
Professor Sullivan?
Professor, this is really good of you.
Nonsense. We all must do what we can.
I'll take that.
Hey, Professor, you think you can hypnotize me?
That depends. Some are susceptible to hypnotism, while others aren't.
Ah, you couldn't hypnotize me.
You wanna bet?
You're on. I'll give it a go.
I will need a third subject. I always work with 3. It's my lucky number.
How about you, Private Kilroy?
Me? Sure, why not?
Be seated, boys. Could the lights be lowered a bit? Thank you. I will require absolute quiet. Gentlemen, I ask you to concentrate. Think of nothing but my voice. Empty your head of all thoughts. Think of nothing but my voice, my voice, my voice. You are getting sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. You can hardly keep your eyes open. Your eyelids feel heavy, heavy, heavy. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Are you asleep, gentlemen? I want to be sure. Let me hear you snore. Louder, please. I don't believe you are a Marine. I believe you are a puppy dog. Let me hear you bark.
Ruff, ruff.
Louder, please.
Ruff, ruff.
I don't believe you are a sailor. I believe you are a kitten. Let me hear you meow.
Meow. Meow.
Louder, please.
Meow. Meow.
I believe I was in error. I know what the three of you are. Not puppies, not kittens. I believe the three of you are chickens. Let Professor Milton Sullivan hear you cluck like chickens. Let him see you walk like chickens. Let him see you be chickens.
Haha, sorry Professor, fooled you. I knew you couldn't hypnotize me. I don't mind pretending to be a dog, but a chicken is out of the question.
Definitely.
I mean, we've got our dignity to consider.
I'm afraid you boys are too strong-willed. Happens to the best of us. Snafu. Win some, lose some. Sorry.
Look, Professor, you've got yourself a chicken.
It's Private Kilroy.
It's fantastic, Professor, bravo!
That is enough, chicken boy. I will count to 3. I will clap my hands. You'll awaken and remember nothing. Understand?
Nothing.
1, 2, 3.
Gosh, Professor Sullivan, when are you gonna hypnotize me?
I bid you farewell until we meet again.
Did I do anything I should be ashamed of?
Good news. They delivered the bananas. Banana splits in the soda bar.
I use all these for these. That's my favorite.
Gosh, Miss Taylor, did he really do it? Did he put me under?
No worries, Kilroy. All in good fun. But you better get back there before those banana splits are gone.
I know something happened, but I wish I knew what.
The professor, a delightful entertainer. Wherever did you find him?
Oh, he's just a friend of a friend.
A human chicken.
Excuse us, lady.
Yes?
Is this where we sign up?
To volunteer for the USO?
You want to become hostesses, is that it?
I guess. Is that what volunteers do?
We're riveters over at the shipyard, but we have some spare time.
Do you have any special talents?
What kind of talents do you need to be hostesses?
Well, we put on radio shows all the time.
That's great. We like to entertain.
We like to sing.
Sing? Aha! I've been expecting you. He's over in the soda bar having a banana split.
What? You?
Private Joe Kilroy.
I'll keep my eye on him.
I sure hope you do. I've noticed no one paying him any special attention.
Leave it to me.
I don't suppose you have anything planned, do you?
Are you kidding?
We're always ready.
Watch.
Where is she?
Patience, Professor. She'll be here.
I'm always afraid someone will catch us.
Leave the worrying to me.
Sorry I'm late. I didn't have a nickel for the subway.
We shouldn't be seen talking together. Give me life.
Give me liberty.
We must find out when the ships sail for England.
They sail within exactly 24 hours. The question is, where will they rendezvous? These submarines must know the exact position.
I've discovered there will only be one cryptographer to receive that information.
We must discover his name.
His name is Private Joe Kilroy.
Good work, Angie.
They're watching him every minute.
This will require your special talents, Professor. Angie, see that this Kilroy volunteers to be one of the professor's subjects.
If he can't be...
We must see if he can be hypnotized like the others.
If he can't be hypnotized, we're going to find some other way to get the information.
Relax. Kilroy can be hypnotized. He's the one you turned into a chicken.
Ah, that one. The perfect stooge.
Don't waste time. Get him alone. Find out what he's decoded.
How are we gonna manage that?
Leave that to me. I'm in charge of this operation. Never forget it.
Careful.
Everyone here?
Good. You know what you're to do.
Search for spies at USO. Keep our eyes on a guy named Joe.
Spies, beware with whom you fraternize. You may be in for a big surprise. Realize that spies may be wearing a disguise. Pretend to love their moms and apple pies. It's a pack of lies. They terrorize, jeopardize your way of life. Spies, they're everywhere. As we speak, we mustn't lose our breath. Here's our tip: loose lips sink ships.
Look behind you, watch your back. We must conceal our every track. Steal the secrets, don't get caught. We have to counter their counterplots. Because we're spies.
Spies, we mustn't cut down our desires. We mustn't never let them organize. Let's get wise to spies and their beady little eyes. Make sure the citizens are well advised to recognize, demobilize, neutralize the way of life. Spies.
to come to there, come to Maybe wearing a disguise behind you. Watch your back, love their moms and apple pies. They terrorize, don't their lives. A way of life, you have to come to there, come to respond. Because they're spies.
Kilroy! Don't trust anyone. They're all around.
Who?
Who do you think? Spies! Practice, practice, that's a spirit.
Hi, Edith.
I don't know why I bother wax floors. It's a lost cause.
I've been trying to show you, Miss Taylor, my new routine for days. She has to prove all the acts for the show tonight.
She's got a lot on her mind.
Oh, Miss Taylor, I'm so glad you're here. I've been trying to show you my new routine for days.
I'm sure it's wonderful, Kitty, but I'm afraid it won't do for the broadcast.
It always has before.
Tap dancing on radio really doesn't work. I mean, what's the point?
You have seriously hurt my feelings.
I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. She can tap dance in any other show we stage.
I'll talk to her. Kitty's an emotional type.
Aren't we all? You got my message?
Next time you have something to say it over the phone.
I didn't know I was allowed to do that.
Now you know.
Telegram for Miss Eve Denton.
Oh, I can take it.
She's got a sign for her to step.
Oh, in that case, you'll find her in the lounge or maybe in the music room.
Thank you.
You said it was something important?
It is. 3 spies turned up.
3?
How can you be sure?
Well, your agents already showed up. They said the code. We like to sing. They're good, too.
What did the spies say?
The same thing. We like to sing. Naturally, I didn't tell them I was onto them.
2 sets of agents. Something's wrong.
We better stay close. We're September Club volunteers.
You can be dishwashers. We always need dishwashers. You'll find aprons in the kitchen. Eve, what's wrong?
Poor kid. She just got into this with twin brothers missing in action. They were the best of friends. They did everything together.
I'm sure he'll be found. Courage.
I wish the board department would find someone besides Western Union to deliver these telegrams.
Practicing for days.
Hey, you, soldier. Your name Kilroy?
Private Joe Kilroy, yeah.
You're under arrest.
Arrest? Hey, how come?
Come on.
My boyfriend, where are you taking him?
What's Kilroy done? Damaged government property.
What?
He drew a picture and name in white government cement.
Kilroy was here.
Not anymore.
Hey,
They can't do this to me.
Wait till you G.I. Joes and Jills hear the wonderful news. The war's over.
You got more donuts?
Patience. Come out, wherever you are. You-hoo, the more the merrier. This is Pamela Skipworth and Vita Curtis.
Hi. Hi, nice to meet you. Guess what? They're gonna write about this club.
And take a lot of pictures. Everyone, comb your hair.
To show their appreciation to you wonderful G.I. Joes and Jills here at this club, Life magazine is donating a jukebox.
Jukebox Saturday night.
Every night.
Jukebox Saturday night, every night. Slap that jukebox.
Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Come on, little world, while you play that song. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. 8 bits will keep you dancing all night long. We'll be messing around at the soda shop, moving it on up a 10-cent pop. They swing around till you just can't stop. And then our foxtrot, bebop. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Dance away your troubles when you're feeling blue. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Beat that juice so I can dance with you.
Not
swinging little dolly, a high-stepping clever girl, what a dish. Looking keen, hubba hubba fine, his soldier boys hoping that she'll be mine.
Hi, 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 hi.
Hi, 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 hi.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hoy, 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 ho.
Hoy, 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 ho.
Hey there, soldier boy, what do you know? Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Tumble in the money and you can't go wrong. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. 8 bits will keep you dancing all night long. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Dance away your troubles when you're feeling blue. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Beat that juke so I can dance with you. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. Got a little rock when you play that song. Slap that jukebox, spin another record. 8 bits will keep you dancing all night long. 8 bits will keep you dancing all night long. Slap that jukebox, play that song.
This assignment isn't going to be as easy as we thought.
I know, I can't tell one GI from another.
What have you found out? Anything?
What's with the aprons?
We're headquartered in the kitchen. Dishwashers.
Dishwashers?
Makes for a good cover. We got around some hostesses.
Oh, the girls are pretty.
We don't mean that.
Some hostesses are pretending to be you.
Spies.
Could be. Can't be too careful. Make sure you give Private Joe Kilroy your special attention.
But an MP took him away.
MP? What MP?
Thought you said, how should we know?
He arrested Kilroy for damaging government property.
He drew a picture in wet cement.
Why didn't you stop him?
Kilroy?
No, the MP.
Thought you said the MP.
Why would I send the MP? We didn't send the MP.
I have a funny feeling there's been a snafu.
If that wasn't a real MP,
Don't say it.
Private Joe Kilroy has been kidnapped by enemy agents.
Oh no!
Everyone fan out. We must find Kilroy.
Find Kilroy!
We'll never get away with this. Never.
Stupid boy.
Let me work him over. Let me give him a new face.
That won't be necessary.
I'll decide what's necessary and what isn't, Professor.
Oh, forgive me, Hermione. I spoke out of turn.
Miss Wilberforce, I never would have suspected you to be an enemy agent.
That's the whole point, not to be suspected. What a fool you are, Kilroy. So easily tricked.
That is why we will defeat these Americans. Fools, weak, sentimental fools. That's all they are.
Says you.
No one suspects us of anything. We are well trained. We look and act like citizens, American citizens.
You forgot one thing. This country's united. You can do your worst, but you won't defeat us.
You're giving me an earache.
I'll shut him up.
I don't want him to shut up. I want him to talk. I want him to spill what he knows.
You won't get anything out of me.
We have our methods. You'll talk.
Think so?
Easy does it, sad sack.
I know, sad sack.
There isn't much time.
Private Kilroy, we know ships and troops are ready to sail. The ships from the Brooklyn Navy Yard will rendezvous with ships from Canada. You received the rendezvous point via code. You deciphered the message. What was it?
You must be thinking of someone else.
Don't play smart.
The wrong guy.
No more politeness. We're wasting time. Where will those cargo and troop ships rendezvous?
Tell us.
You're not dealing with just anyone here. You're dealing with American GI.
Let me work him over. I'll make him talk. I'll make him squawk. I'll make him sing.
Brute force spy, is that all you can think of? This fool of an American GI is worth 1,000,000 of you.
He is?
I am?
You, yourself, are worthless, but the knowledge you have is priceless. One last chance. Cooperate, and we might let you live. Where will those cargo and troop ships rendezvous?
What's that mean?
What?
Rendezvous. How do you spell it?
Get on with it. The broadcast will be on the air within the hour.
All right, Professor, do your stuff.
It
See if
better
works.
work.
I hope it does.
What's up, Doc?
You have a weak mind. You are easily manipulated. You are susceptible to suggestion. Your will to resist a stronger force is extremely limited.
I like you too.
A boy who could believe he's a chicken is very rare.
I'm no rare chicken. What are you gonna do?
When this is over, you won't remember a thing.
When what's over?
Relax, chicken boy. Absolute quiet. Kilroy, I ask you to concentrate.
No, get away.
Think of nothing but my voice. Empty your head of all thoughts. Think of nothing but my voice. My voice. My voice. You are getting sleepy. 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 You can hardly keep your eyes open. Your eyelids feel heavy. 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 Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come Kilroy, cradle and all.
Are you asleep, Kilroy? Can you hear nothing but my voice?
Yes.
You received a coded message for sealed orders. Is that so?
Yes.
Have you decoded that message?
Yes.
Concentrate, Kilroy. The message you decoded, it tells you where the ships in the convoy will converge.
Yes.
Where is that location? Where is the location of the rendezvous?
Tick, tick, tack, tack. Tick, tick, tack, tack. Top secret, restricted. All ships converge. February 4th, at dawn. 1 mile off the east coast of Sable Island, Nova Scotia. Tick, tick, tack, tack. Top secret, restricted. Tick, tick, tack, tack.
Wunderbar, you've done it, Professor.
It's child's play.
We must get this message to the club.
Wait until Berlin hears about this. I'll be rewarded. I'll be decorated. Get going, you two.
What about the soldier?
That's right. They'll be looking for Kilroy. I'll leave him to you. Dump the body someplace where it won't be discovered.
Oh, I know just the place. I'll wrap him in chains and drop him under the pier.
Food for fish. I'll start a rumor he's a deserter.
That's what you think. Put your hands up and no one will get hurt.
Who are you?
I wouldn't try that.
I said, put your hands up.
Good work, girls.
What's this?
He wasn't hypnotized?
Not for a minute.
That stupid, bungling professor.
How did they find us?
I had a little notepad in my trunk. Whoops. I dropped pages on the ground.
Those pages led us to this spot.
Kilroy was here. It's my lucky charm. Come on, we need to get back for the radio show.
We'll take care of these two.
You can't trust anyone these days.
Now with the war on,
I thought you two were hostesses for the USO.
we thought you were an MP, so what?
It's all a mistake. I'm not who you think I am. I'm no spy. I sell newspapers and magazines and chewing gum.
Well, in that case, I may never chew gum again.
Hello, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, cousins and friends. This is USO Club Director Ruth Taylor coming to you from Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, USA. Do we have anyone in the club tonight from Brooklyn? Woo! Anyone from Massachusetts? Yeah! Anyone from Texas? Yeehaw! Radio friends, tonight we have a wonderful show lined up for you tonight. Those riveting riveters, Gladys, Valerie, and Melba. That fabulous Professor Milton Sullivan. And the fastest crafty show business, the incomparable Miss Kitty Evans. And as usual, our weekly hello from the G.I. Joes and Jills here at this club. Come on, kids, crowd around. Say hello to the folks on the home front.
Hey, America, what's cooking? You looking good to me. You're making history. America, what's cooking now? You've been living by the motto, your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Keep those country gardens growing. Keep the Red Cross blood banks flowing. Let that stand metal door to door. Buy those war bonds, win this war. Hey, America, what's cooking here now? Getting good to me. You're making history. Body you up, America. What's cooking now? Been living by the motto, your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do what you without. Got a job for you that's stable, even if you're not that able. It's a job that makes good sense. Be a volunteer for the civil defense. Hey, America, what's cooking? Gee, you're looking good to me. You're making history. Body you up, America. Now, hey, what's cooking? You've been living by the motto, your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Here's your gals who send those girls. Every sailor, please take note. They melted down metal in a big black kettle. Now thanks to you, there's a ship afloat. America, what's cooking now? You're good to me. You're making history. Body you up, America, what's cooking? You've been living by the motto, your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Ba-da-da-dee-da-doo-da. Ba-da-da-dee-doo-da. Ba-da-da-dee-da-doo-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Now for that special treat I know you always enjoy, that mystifying, tantalizing, amazing genius who can put you under with just one look in the eye. I want to give a round of applause for Professor Milton Sullivan. Professor, where are you going?
Hold it right there, Professor.
Freeze! Angie, they're on to us. Run for the fucking subway.
That's far enough, Professor.
Not another step, Miss Wilberforce.
Stand aside. I'm a USO entertainer.
Hands over your head.
I don't understand. I thought you ladies were the spies.
Stand aside, government business. We're rounding up spies.
Spies? You can't mean Angie Wilberforce.
Better believe it.
Not Professor Sullivan.
Afraid so.
Hermione at the newsstand and some others. This was their base of operation. Hermione was the leader.
Hermione?
Berlin trained them well.
Kilroy, it's so good to see you. I was so worried.
You've done a great job, Agent Kilroy.
Agents?
Kilroy works with the OSS.
I'm so confused. Will someone please tell me what this all means?
I don't care what it means. It's a sensational story. Get lots of pictures, Mila. Count on it.
This is the story. This is the sort of story that pays morale dividends. You'll read all about it in the papers.
Professor Sullivan would hypnotize cryptographers, guys here at the club, and when they were under, he gets secret information.
And somehow, those enemy agents were able to get that information out to enemy U-boats.
How'd they manage that, Kilroy?
That's how!
Kitty Evans?
She taps out code and the U-boats pick it up.
Wow.
Ha! You have failed. Kitty has already gotten the message through.
Just as it gave it to her, February 4th at dawn, 1 mile off the east coast of Sable Islands.
Kitty's a spy too?
My dad told me to never trust a tap dancer.
I've never danced better. The Fuhrer will give me a medal.
From now on, you'll be dancing behind bars.
Hands up!
Angie, how could you?
Go find some coconut donuts.
Dumb-coughs.
I only pretended to let the professor hypnotize me. We had our suspicions about him all along.
But Kitty got the message out. What about the U-boats?
It was a phony message. If any U-boats show up, they'll be blown out of the water.
Sorry, folks. It's a short broadcast for tonight. Tune in next Saturday night, and I'll explain everything. I hope.
Telegram for Missy Denton.
Here I am. Not more bad news. Brother found safe and sound. Disregard previous communications.
You sure fooled us, Kilroy. All this time we thought you were another soldier heading overseas.
I will be soon enough. You guys inspired me. My request for a call to active duty has been approved. Meet Private Joe Kilroy, the real article.
Kilroy, I'm gonna draw your sketch everywhere I go, so nobody will forget you. You're a hero. That's what you are.
Don't say no to the USO. Forget about your troubles for a while. Don't say no to the USO. They're always there to help you crack a smile. When you're feeling lonely, they'll be by your side. They're an inspiration when you're feeling Shanghai. So don't say no to the first class show, the good old USO. Don't say no to the USO. Every soldier's home away from home. Don't say no to the USO. They'll entertain you everywhere you roam. In every nation, on land or sea, they bring a big warm welcome from the land of the free. So give a cheer for every G.I. Joe and the good old USO. Don't say no to the USO. Forget about your troubles for a while. Don't say no to the USO. They're always there to help you crack a smile. In every nation, on land or sea, they bring a big warm welcome from the land of the free. So give a cheer for every G.I. Joe and the good old USO. Yes, give a cheer for every G.I. Joe and the good old USO.
Well, there's a cartoon character, I declare. He's been showing up most everywhere. He's got great big eyes and a big old schnoz. He looks like something from the land of Oz.
He's got two big hands reaching over the fence. He's got a great big worldwide audience. He's known from Hong Kong to Boston to old Tangier. You know it's a fact. Kilroy was here. I say Kilroy.